Tonight, it's the National Football League.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. This is Javier Thomas. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3 cornerback.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it, and they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 2nd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Here's a give to Gibson. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick-6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick-6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick-6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison and the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick-6 in the Super Bowl. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Returning here is Wright. And he spins through. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this 1st half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the 1st half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
Defense. Don't do us like that.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jordan. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's a 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Mack. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And it's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to run with Mack. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Andrew Beck taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On second down, it's Gibson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. 2nd and 15. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the handoff, it's Mack. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw here, hauled in. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. He dumps this off to Mack. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got an open man, finds Gibson.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A give running right, Gibson. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Thomas. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Now it's Wright. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Back to throw again. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Once more, Gibson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gibson here running out of the gun. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A give to Gibson running right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Thomas. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Back to throw now on first down.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's a throw that's complete.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On second down, a run with Gibson.
He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run.
Washington on third down.
They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
This to the outside for Mack.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a throw here to his running back. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This complete to Jones.
7 yards to pick up there.
Second and 3. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. On second down now, it's Phillips, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. Dante Hightower on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down. But that's not going to help the cause as he stops short of the 10. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. On the give, this is Mack. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
On first down, Gibson. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
132 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. They win the Super Bowl.
And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington football team. They win it, and they will once again possess the Lombardi Trophy.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to